There, gamers, welcome back to Banished Souls Cryptic Gaming here. So we are doing our part in mining that, or farming out the 1 million course ships. It looked like there's around 200,000 was destroyed last night when we put our video up. So I'm sure that number's come up since then. But make sure you hit those registration links as they come in your email, or you can look at the description of that video for the patch notes. Get in there and you can have it so any ship that you destroy that is a course fleet is going to count toward that number. And there's a prize. It's going to come out on the 10th. We don't know what it is. Some people have sarcastically said probably water barrels. Hey, I'm fine with that, man. Anything that you can get, I just look at it for completing those rewards. It gives you something to grind to, so that's kind of nice to see that coming out. So that's what we're doing right now. We do have our brig set up here. I've been using it today. Now I've went away from the traditional setup with this. I know if you use a spring loader and the right types of stuff, you cause a faster reload and all that. I'm out here just kind of solo grinding this out. I'll show you what we're using here on our ship. So Endless Requiem, that is the guided torpedo, using that on the bow, using these foul aisles on both sides, and a Bombard 3 on the rear. Then of course for my auxiliary weapon, I'm going with the Warhammer. Far more damage, 19,396. Infernal Maul, you get 2931. If you can get the Incinerate burning effect, you're going to get that 3,000 damage instantly, causing targets to be set ablaze. I mean, hey, that's all fine and dandy, whatever, but it's getting where I would rather just use this. You hit it, man. It's done. It's over. You're good. So I like the Warhammer. And then of course our furnitures, we've got kind of supporting that. We're using that Buccaneer Oath armor. I know I skipped over it, but that's what we're using there to get the extra 25% DPS once you sink a ship. So the Fantana station, that's 12% extra damage to ships from the rockets, plus also structures as well. I'm using the Iron Capstan, which reduces the damage taken by 15% when you're anchored, and a threat generation of 100%. Great, just stop this thing, man. It's going to hit from all distance, man. It's just phenomenal. I like the way it works. Tuning station increases secondary damage torpedoes by 17%. Increases projectile speed of a torpedo by 10% and restores 5% crew stamina. The campaign Spirit Locker reduces crew stamina depletion at start of bracing by 20% when slowed by flooding, torn cells, and other things. That's really a PvP thing, but I like to have it on there. And of course, torpedo works. Let's put our parts back on the ship here and get back to farming. I had a defense come up. I was a little disappointed here that they're reducing the chances of a queue by a considerable amount unless you've got all the factories, but I just don't see grabbing all the zones. I'm not going to keep them running. I did fine with the Red Isle last time, so I'm not too worried about that leaderboard. Just get my diamond rank, which we're pretty close to. What I've been doing is coming to Il Michel. The reason I come up here is just a little bit more open. You have a few storms, but not as bad as you do in the other sections. You seem to get a better spawn rate of these course fleets. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to hop off comms here, and need to, I can tell you what you're going to see what we're doing, but I can show you what my technique has been. Yeah, so I pissed off the helm earlier, and they are still just everywhere I turn around, helm ships. So they're definitely taking the mark for death a lot more serious than they used to, which is good. Okay, we are looking for, that is what we're looking for right there. So one of the things about this brig I'm noticing that to me the hull just seems squishy. It's not really great at any one thing. Unlike a sandbuck, yeah, you get a weaker hull, but man, the sandbuck 6 is definitely way better than this level 4 brig. Now that may change as we continue to level this thing up. We'll see. I feel like the brig would be a nicer looking ship if it didn't have them big arms off the back of it. That's my opinion though, but I don't know. I think they kind of added too much steampunk look to it or something. I don't know. I mean, they're non-functioning, so why have it there unless it's an option you can remove? Kind of the way I feel about those arms, but it is a fast ship. It's definitely got better hull than the Brigantine. Nice speed. Doesn't have the ram hook and the extra bonus on ramming though, so you do sacrifice that. But if you're looking for a new fast mover, definitely recommend it. We've got helm ships everywhere. That's DMC and campaigning. I may get the sandbuck out just to really hammer these things out. I wanted to use that brig in the video today, but like I say, when we get level 6, we'll check it out. But so far, it has not been so impressive where I would want to get rid of my daily runner. But I've always been a heavy DPS guy. Take them out quick. You're not going to take as much damage because you're taking them out fast, you know. This ship's not going to do any massive damage. It's also not going to really hang in there. I have heard at level 6 it does a good job at helping the auxiliary weapons reload. Alright, let's go back to the Michelle here. Oh, come on. Come on. So it's not that it's a bad ship, it doesn't really excel at anything. Now, if you're playing in a group, then yeah, I could see having this at level 6 with some of those extra furnitures to help reload those auxiliary weapons for, you know, your guys that are running Warhammers. But the mine launcher, short of the ability to heal yourself with it, which is kind of a nice perk to have. You can put on the little grace and heal your ship. But it just hasn't really thoroughly impressed me. Yeah, so when you want your ships there, you can't find them when you come to port. They're going to keep you from docking to switch your ship out. But always head to port. When you don't see them, just start heading to port. They'll start coming out. You'll have a wave of 2 or 3 ships, but it's not too bad. They always fire when you're doing a crew attack and you can't brace. That was close. Now let's see what this one here does. This sandbuck ordered renamed to utter devastation or something. I don't know. Alright. Go ahead to the little curve there. Just go see what trouble we can get into. It says course fleet, so let's go see what we can do. Probably deal with some of these helm ships on the way. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Food took a dippy doo on us there. Know we've got more food here. Just trying to find it. Yowie. That'd be a helm ship. Yes, sir. That's what it was. Ooh. Taking on some damage, yeah. Start racking in some of them percentages here. Get some of these dudes off our butt. Oh, you got a healer running with him. Skunks. Here we go. Let's turn back in. We got to get some food. Apparently I didn't have any more in the inventory. I thought we had quite a bit. Must be in the warehouse. When you don't have someone breathing fire up your hiney, a little bit more manageable on what the ships are doing. You do pretty good. Give up that healing effect. Go down here and grab some food. That's today. I ain't gonna lie, they can be a little tough on the tough side. Just make sure you got plenty of heals, plenty of food. I would recommend putting it on a scrapper station so you can heal your ship up. If you get permanent damage, getting sunk. Oh, he skunked me. But I like the extra damage with this armor, but I think I might actually try something that's got a little more torpedo resistance. We opened up a nice one in the past. I think we'll give it a try here. We'll grab some food so we don't keep losing our brace. It's funny, from their sides they'll shoot torpedoes and they shoot long nines, but we can only have one or the other on our ship, which is weird. I'm hoping that they're going to start letting us layer the decks out like that, because I've noticed the course fleets tend to have that ability. So apparently we're not going to be getting into port this time either. We've got someone shooting more torpedoes at us. Yeah, looks like we got some rogues coming in too. Okay, because there's nothing in the inventory that I absolutely need, we're going to let's go to the dock, maybe. Nah, that's the Michelle. I don't want to go all the way to Michelle. Yeah, we'll go to Michelle. I don't care. That's the only thing about when you're trying to farm this stuff. If you have to get the dock, you may as well do it by saying and. I mean, honestly, because it's just kind of to a point where you're not going to get the dock. You can be out in the open ocean where you have room to fight. Nope. But as soon as you get in a tight area, they're going to be just far enough off, and then they're just going to keep spawning extra crap on you. So I do recommend that you make sure that you have everything you need in your cargo before you get out there. Let's see, we're going to bring these bananas over there. And we're going to fast travel here, which will probably make our stuff disappear, but we're going to go ahead and try it anyway. There wasn't anything in there too awfully important. Couldn't live without. And I think I'm also going to change ships out here. We'll go with our battle bark here. Yeah, I figured our stuff would disappear. It's all good. We'll just have to farm up some more course fleet parts here. Let's get our stuff set up. We picked up some more bogeys, didn't we? Got to hit the freaking island. Pretty sure that campaigning ship is the target. This ship just does such a great job of hanging in there, man. It's really one of my favorite farm ships. They got the sharpshooter. brutal. Bit of pain trying to farm these dudes in the storm. Let's get over here where the water settles a little bit. Sure we're not headed to an island. Clear. What you gonna do without your big buddies around to help you now? Sink, huh? It's funny how they go from wanting to fight to freaking running for their lives. Hey man, I'll fight you in the storm. I'm not afraid of it. Start heading back this way, get out of the storm. Make our way down towards St. Anne. Ooh, look at this crap. And rolled right into one heck of a farm. Must be players out here with parts. Seeing any of that? Well, we got the heat on us today. Bye. Nah, I gotta drink me some coffee here and kind of rethink this, man. These dudes are coming in hot. Definitely liking the battle bark for this type of farming, though. I think I still got a daily race over here in the Red Isle. I don't even care about the race things, man. It seems like there's a piece of furniture or something that's in there that's pretty good, but beyond that, I mean, we'll run it through the pass. We'll be able to earn it, but it's not something I've been real keen on playing on. Let's see, it's looking pretty good. I think we might put some cannonballs in here. Alright, didn't need the ballista bolts in here. Keep that on. Alright. Switch. Set sail. I gotta redo my kits here. It looks like I've gotta move some stuff around. Move my twos over there. Then I'm gonna move the threes up there. Don't think I need them, but we got it if we need it. Put a message out on Discord. See if we got any more folks that want to come over and help farm some of this stuff up, man. shoot. Okay, let's bring up our Discord chat, see who all's on. Well, let's get in here. Make sure I'm posting in the right area. Okay, got the notification up. They say if you build it, they'll come. I wonder if the same thing happens if you post it. That was one of the goofiest movies I ever seen in my life, Field of Dreams. Build a ball field out there. We're supposed to be growing crops. Okay, so this is 4 course fleet parts on it. Tell you what, they were piling in here a minute ago. We'll sit right about here and make them come to us. There is a message from a gooey panda. I don't know who gooey panda is. It's not the right button. Let me open this up for anybody that wants to join in. Go to open. We didn't have to sit here long, did we? The other one down. So one thing I do recommend anytime you're running the game, just go in, double check, make sure you don't have a defense because it doesn't always notify you on the main screen. Well, I heard it pop. There's an alarm that just went out, but I don't see the ship. There it is. try a little further south of St. Anne over here in this bay. Yeah, there's this one. What's up, Dragonis? We having fun, man? Heck yeah. Well, heck yeah. I'm out here trying to get this million ship challenge done. Oh, it's an event Ubisoft's running right now, where the whole community, meaning everybody that plays the game, has until the 10th to seek a million of these new ships. If we can meet it, everyone's supposed to get everyone who registers. There's a registry thing posted up in the main game chat. Yeah, it should be somewhere in there, but there is a link you can click on where you just hit register, listed in Discord. I think it's in the Skull and Bones game. Then I posted up a video about it. Just got the link inside the description as well. Eat some crow. Ah. Oh yeah. Until it makes him mad and he'll cry about it again. I guess he decided there was more people wanting to hear good stuff. Dagger. I don't know who that is. Yeah. I wish that they would leave some things harder for folks, though, man, or have it where we can access the harder levels of it as a team. Because I just ran a defense a little while ago. It was even more pathetic than it was after they did the hot patch. It was the easiest thing I've done in a long time on this game. It was like, wow, that was kind of anticlimactic. But yeah, if you look at no, it'll be the video patch note video. Yeah, if you look in the description, there'll be a link in there. You can click on it, and it should take you to something that says register. You might have to sign in via your phone first, but yeah, it was like 197,000 or something like that when I posted it last night from what it's been tracking. So, that sucks, bro. Yes, sir. we'll let it heal up naturally and let that guy get his eights. I try not to stress people out when they get in eights and all them ships start coming up. Oh, maybe he's just out smashing stuff. Maybe he's just out smashing little bitty ships. Must be what he was doing. Did you find it, man? There's also, when you first log in, if you know how to do QR codes, you can sign up that way. Yeah. Oh, crap. Yeah, I'd seen the QR code, otherwise I don't know how to use those things. I mean, I've tried to point the phone at it, it always comes up error. So it's like, well, maybe there's an app. I have no idea. Don't know how to use your phone? There's an app for that, too. I ain't gonna lie, mine's dated. I've got a Galaxy Note 10 Plus, and I just haven't seen anything on the market that I really want, to try and replace it with. It's old, but it still works nice, still fast, still makes phone calls. That's all that matters to me. Oh, he's down. It probably wouldn't hurt. Well, I used to store old weapons and armor on them ships, but I was like, well, I guess I need to pull all that crap off. Got rid of some of the small ones. I kept some smalls real close up, but most of my stuff is a Patagon or higher ship, just so I don't have to deal with it later if they decide to advance this game. I can store a couple more weapons on it. But it seems like they're going the other way, trying to make stuff easier, which is kind of the wrong direction I was hoping they'd go, but they are adding some things. It looks like that's bringing us to where it's going to be, if you're going to be doing those multiplayer farm things, it looks like they're going to start trying to put some in-game stuff in there to encourage that, like this million ship farming stuff. I've seen quite a few guys out on the sea today. I was like, well, I'm just going to sit out here and stream, and if people want to join me in the server, they can. I got swapped a couple times in the brig and the sandbuck, so I finally switched back to that battle bark, man. It'll hang in there with that brace and all. On Sandbuck, or what's he using? Oh, okay, yeah. I'll eventually get me a snow. Yeah, mine come in through an email. I haven't even looked at their webpage in a long time. Oh, I shot inside St. Anne. Instant death. I might need to get a little bit further away from St. Anne.
I want a freaking cigarette so bad today.
It's probably because you keep hearing my lighter. I don't know.
Coffee's hot. It's hot. I think this is I'm registered.
Cool. So every ship that you shoot now is going to count toward that, and you'll get your way toward a. I don't know what the price is. Have not said. Some guy was said, "Oh, it's probably just water barrels." I'm like, I'm fine with that. You give me 100 water barrels, I'll be happy, man. Flasks. Heck, just give me something I can use, you know. I bet it's going to be better. That's a pretty big amount of ships that won't destroyed in 7 days. Yeah, just to shoot it anyway, man. Be kind of cool. I think we'll make it. Like I said, they was right at 200,000 last night, so I'm sure they passed it already. I will have to check the progress later and see where it's at. But, should be yeah, it should be a card inside your app now that you joined up to it. Should have a thing where it says accepted challenges or something like that. Get done fighting this, we'll hit it, and they'll give us 5 cannonballs. I bet it's going to be some kind of cosmetic. Yeah. Something to go with that champion plaque that they gave us when we completed a pass. As long as it's something people can actually see, I'm happy, Billy. Yeah, look at us. Look what we got. I just joined over with you and Serge. I'm over in right in front of St. Anne, man. Making these things mad. It says it's sharing credit to y'all, so I don't know if it's sharing credit on the ship sinks or how that works. Yeah. But I could hop back out because it would make them a little where it ain't quite so daggum tough, man. I like my ships to pop easy. What's up, Juventino? Silver? What silver? Yeah, you over at St. Ann? I'll meet you on the dock, man. Nah, I think I'm pretty well good. Just sinking course fleets, man. Taking the grind off, hitting all those world fleets for a little bit. I figured I'll increase the drop rates here pretty soon. But I only need like a couple. Yeah, if you need some silver, I got some stuff to spare, man. Yeah. Yes, sir. You you at St. Ann? Where you at? I'll be the guy standing on the dock with yearning eyes and a scope looking at the horizon. Or I'll be the dude doing the doofy dance over here. Let's do the dance instead. Where'd you drop it from? What if you wanted on more than one ship? You might need that other one, man. You might want to hang on to it. At mid season, most of those drops are going to start dropping like hotcakes again. I'm sure. So if I get them hitting that stuff, I hop in, hit some world events with everybody, and then if we get it, cool. If not, I don't let it bother me too much because most of the stuff I've got I ain't even using, man. I mean, honestly. He's got about as bad a drop rate as I do on stuff Sirius does. I, I, I think he feels about the way I do with it. So, well, when it happens, it happens. I'm not going to hunt too hard. But we still early into the pass. We just now finished the first week. I didn't see anything major added, so I didn't really see making a video on that. I figured I was like, well, we'll just come and shoot some course fleets. Everybody kind of join in who wants to. Just leave it streaming if people need to stream or watch the stream to get their stuff. It does have drops enabled. I don't think so. I think they're still up there. I haven't looked, to be honest, man. Oh man, maybe for him, I haven't got anything out of a purple one yet, man. Just some freaking camphor. Every night, and I might get some wood tar. Lucky dude. Yeah, I ain't falling for that one again. Y'all went up inside the safe zone. All right, it's fire night at the safe zone. How'd it do that? I'm hitting the island now. Yeah. The pest dude. Oh, Blackwood? Look, I think that was you I just passed. It was. Oh, where's that stuff at? I swear they need to organize the warehouses a little better, man. That ought to give you enough to get some parts, man. Yes, sir. Yep, yep. Don't tell all the new guys they'll all want special treatment. I'm messing with you. Isn't there hooking some guys up some stuff and they're like, hey, can I get some silver? So you need that stuff? No, I need actual silver. So we'll just sell this stuff, man. You'll get you some silver, dude. So, where do I take it to? I said, anybody. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yep. Agreed. It's nice seeing a lot of new names in chat and seeing them return. You know, that's always great. Heck yeah. It's like I told Sirius this morning. I said, man, that really sucks, but there's good news. He goes, what's that? I said, it didn't happen to me. I'm, I'm sure he took that very well. And, oh, this dude, he just likes to mess with me. He got about the same mindset I do on stuff, man. Like, crap. I usually run stuff by Deadpool and set, be like, hey, man, got some ideas. What y'all think? Like, well, it might be a little harsh. I'm like, okay, well, maybe we need to hold back. Oh, Yeah. Maybe that was you who told me that the other day. I had problems where when I'd fast travel, if I had eights that I gathered from some stuff that follow me right into the thing inside my ship, hold still, and I'm going, why didn't it offload? But I think what it was is because I was fast traveling and not actually disembarking. It seems like they fixed it though now, for the most part. Like they stopped. Heck yeah. It's a lot of farming ships, man, and bases and everything else. Yeah, I don't see them on the brownie board. Man, that sink 20 ships with them buoys, that the crap was like insanely longer than it should have been. I mean, it takes a lot to do enough damage for it to count. You don't get anything special out of it. It didn't further the plot any. I was like, well, that was kind of pointless. As soon as I finished it, I switched back to the Warhammer. It does more damage. Yeah, I took it off. I just even even with the Inferno effect and stuff that it does, the daggum rockets seem to do more damage as far as like actual damage to the ship. So I just switched back, played around with it a little bit, and I'm like, I'm going back to the other. Yeah, big group. Yeah. When you have a mark for death on you, though, that thing seems to do a lot more than it did first season. When I was in here earlier, man, everywhere I turned was a crap ton of film sheets. Yeah, yeah. I had that ship component, man. They was all over me. Like, hey, easy to blow up, but they would always pop in, start spawning in right when you're dealing with three of those course fleets. And like, really, man? Oh yeah, that's what I kept running into. I was like, I'm going to St. Anne because it's hard to disembark and get in there and throw some food or whatever you need to grab, you know. I guess we could look and see where we're sitting on this mission. We are 419,926 ships into the million, so we're about halfway there. You're going to get a free gift and 50 XP. They have one on Rainbow Six Siege where you got to get 120 million points in PvP. No, I'm sorry, it's eliminate 120 million opponents in PvP. That's insane. Then Assassin's Creed Mirage, you need 15 million assassinations. But I mean, that's for like the entire gaming community, so it's probably not as hard to reach. But that Soleil Royale, yeah, you can take it on solo. Sometimes you might have to respawn once in there, but it usually goes down pretty quick once you figure out its pattern. When it starts pulsing a red glow and then it goes into fog, just run out of range of him, and he can't hit you with his broadsides. Then he'll finally stop, and as you come closer in, he'll start doing the same thing, shooting bombards, and then just back outside the range of that and wait for him to charge you. Hit him with rockets. Yeah, hit him with rockets and torpedoes and everything else, man. I gotta hit the restroom.
Oh shit! Oh, them little fucking bombard dudes got me. I ain't gonna be able to do it in time though.
How much time is left? I could probably swing down there.
A couple minutes max.
It's not even on my map.
2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. Just nah, there ain't no way I ain't just now getting him to a half point because them little dudes killed me and stopped it. But I think I can solo him if I have enough time.
I sold them when I had the full amount.
And of course, another ship gets in the damn way. Waste of time and ammo to keep up with this.
Heck, I think Juventino sunk the bulk of these ships by himself. Nah, they're making good progress. That's almost 300,000 ships since they released this thing yesterday.
Sit down there, buddy.
get some good things out of that gold raider cache?
Pretty decent stuff. Plus, eights, 4 to 600 per time.
All these damn 3 manufacturers to pop up.
Oh, you're good, man. I was sitting here reminiscing about old dumb things at school when I was a youngin'. Messing up songs that they sang at Halloween time. You heard the Purple People Eater? My class, we wasn't real intelligent, and everybody would get excited and start jumping around singing about a one eye, purple-headed yogurt slinger. By the time the music ended, those people stuck to the walls, stuck to the ceilings, and all kinds of stuff, man. Just jacked up. But I was like, what? I was like, yeah, man. They would have like certain types of class stuff that you would, your parents could opt you out, like sex ed, stuff like that. Well, I learned pretty quick that just don't turn that piece of paper in because the librarian's going to get a hold of you and you're going to have to go do her job, and she don't do anything at school I was at. Leave big freaking piles of books up to the ceiling. So I'm just like sticking the books anywhere. I'm just walking down, just randomly place them on the shelves, and she comes up and goes, "You know how to use the Dewey Decimal System?" I went, "No, huh?" So she spent an hour and a half explaining it, which was an hour and a half for me not having to put any books on. So then I went back and just stuck the books anywhere on the shelf. And she goes, "I don't think you're understanding it." I said, "No, I understand it just fine. I knew it beforehand." I said, "Anybody can understand the Dewey Decimal System. It's how we find books in here. So what you don't understand is I'm not doing your job for you." I was in fifth grade. She looked funny as heck. Like, what? I said, "I'm not doing your job. I'm not getting paid to do your job."
That wasn't fake. Yeah, I had to do that.
Yeah, that's horrible.
I had to go on this and not the best of it, right?
But I knew if the school called the house was wanting to talk to my parents, so he wouldn't work for free. My dad would laugh at him like, "Well, you gonna have to put him on the payroll."
Right. You have to make a hustle. They tell me you have to do some work.
I heard somebody, but I wasn't sure who it was. Sounded like a kid. Snakebeard. What's up, Snakebeard? So is that kind of like a Medusa, but just on the chin? A snakebeard? Heck yeah. See, I'm hoping come Halloween we can actually change our characters to look like mythical things like Davy Jones or whatever, type of characters. It'd be cool. Anything's better than a hammerhead for a hat. I would go with a polymorph skeleton captain any day, man. Real quick. Dang, man. I was about 16 before I realized my name wasn't Shut Up. Nickname was Sit Down and Be Still.
Shut up, boy. Don't think that was on good.
Wasn't that Sanford and Sons? Because I was like 20 years old before I realized my name wasn't Dummy. Old Lamont.
Oh, Lamont.
I love that old show.
He's 30 years old when
He was gone off the show and they brought some white fat dude in. I never seen the later episodes. They just wasn't as funny, man. I don't know. I just didn't care for that guy. I don't know who he was, but
Johnny Depp. She was bad. Very good.
was it? Oh god. I seen the episode where the guy's mama come by Yeah, that's the one I seen with the white dude. I never seen one with the Hispanic dude, but I don't know when they take key characters out and start trying to plug them in, I lose interest. Like the '70s show when Topher Grace left, I kind of was losing interest. And then we didn't have old Ashton Kutcher in it. I'm like, really? They put the old fluffy headed dude. I don't even remember what his actual name was. There at the end, he was kind of lame. Alan or I don't know. I don't remember his name. Didn't think he was all that funny. He might have been Andy or something. I don't know. I watched the '80s or no, it's the '90s show. I just can't get into it, man. Does it feel like the chemistry's there that the other actors had, man? But I really want to like it. Yeah, I really want to like it, but man, it's just kind of like I don't know, man. It's seemed like it was just forced to me. The Red and Kitty show. Yeah, man. That's really the only reason I watch it. But I think it's getting a season two. But I was excited to hear that the Avatar live adaptation is going to be completed. They're going to complete the whole thing. I think it's 2 or 3 more series or seasons coming out on that. So I definitely be adding that to my collection. They actually did a much better job with this seasonal thing than they did the movie. The movie was kind of like what? But when CGI and stuff like that continues to advance, they can start doing more cool stuff in movies. It seems like there's got to be some more ships. I decided I was going to start coming over and hitting for some more sinew string. I need about 12 more, I think, to get my bark to level 6. Ooh, safe zone. Shoot all you want. Can't do nothing. Dump this stuff off here. I gotta admit, I like seeing the little stuff where eights keeps coming in, flash up on the screen, 600 here, 600 there. I'm like, yeah. Even when it's only 300, I'm excited. It's like, yeah, I'm glad that thing collects. I don't have to worry about running out of room. You got to keep them charged, but eventually it's all going to fall in at the same time. Maybe different days, but once I get them all to tens. Hey, I see Wolf King on the sea, man. No kidding, he's right there in front of me. That is Wolf. Wolf King 456. Bump into his boat right here in St. Anne. Yeah, I did a screenshot where he was mouthing over on YouTube. Where he's like, yeah, y'all kicked me for doing what pirates do. It's like, no, man, you was kicked after you was warned multiple times over a month to stop farming members. We had to do something to get rid of you. You was making people leave, man. We just can't put up with that. Don't like griefing. Yeah. I think it was his third account he'd posted with. Man, it was, you'd go to collect eights and he'd come up and rile the forts and crap up right in front of you. You're like, really, man? Come on, dude. I mean, if you want to do that, don't jump in my team. I mean, trying to do stuff here. Just try to keep you on your toes. I said, man, I'm on my toes. You're just aggravating me. Go on. Uh, Young dude, he's just excited about being a pirate, man. He's like, well, I want to be a privateer. I said, I mean, that's pretty cool. You should start a group of privateers for the hire, and, we might need to hire you later. Meet us at this location for your payment and have a trap waiting. That's horrible. Killing these course fleets seems to be giving them to me. And you can buy the from the Oblate. They, they don't all carry them, but you do get them on occasion. That or in component, which makes them bring more ships in, which is cool. Seems like all the boss ship that comes in, he looks a little different, a little bit darker color sails, but all he gives you is a upgrade part, so it's not really worth farming them guys. There's not a lot of resources. 200 silver here and there, maybe some cannonballs, but not a whole lot. But like I say, I'm more or less looking at it, trying to stream that forward. That way people can see what we're doing, just blowing up ships, having fun in the process, talking. Oh, that's right. Not everybody has friends to talk to on game. Did he? I don't have my chat turned on. Look here. Yeah, I hit him with a rocket and then shot him with a freaking Zam, but he didn't have his PvP on. Yeah, if he could have just calmed down with that grief and stuff, man, he was a daggum good player. I like playing with him on this and Star Trek and other stuff, man. Very aggressive play style, but you don't really do that towards your members. What's that? Yeah, Star Trek is on all consoles, and then the PC as well. Unfortunately, they don't have crossplay anymore. Started off as a cross-platform thing, and then some company bought them out. And I guess it's cheaper to just have it separate servers. I don't know. Free-to-play game, still a lot of fun. There's a few guys on there. Typically, when I get on, though, I don't really see anybody on it. So I finally took the chat down on it just because it wasn't really getting any action. I don't know if Deadpool's got much action on Diablo 4 or not down there, but some of those I'm going to get rotated out as new games come in. Oh, did you, Huvitino, did you try that Killer Clowns from Outer Space? Oh, I thought you were the one that said you was definitely getting it. Okay, I'm thinking somebody else then. I was just wondering if it was worth getting or not. I mean, looks like it'd be fun. But then again, I don't know if it's worth the risk at 20 or 30 bucks. Yeah. I bought too many games for 70 bucks and then go, I mean, it's okay, but it's not really like drawing me back to it. This one here still draws you into it. They add a little bit of something here and there, and as long as I got a goal to grind toward, I'll hop on and grind. But it got hard that last week, man. I mean, we'd opened up all the cosmetics and everything, and just kind of sitting there like, wow, this is hard. And after you run the same stuff over and over, you kind of start to get burnt out on it a little bit. But it was cool to see. Yeah, see, it was cool for getting new people in, helping them farm stuff up and all. Definitely helped grow the community, but I know a lot of people are ready to get back to that. But right now, there's so much work to be done. I mean, we're only a week in, so. A repair kit. Get a lot of repair kit 3s. Have you, man? I've been converting them over into enhanced just for when they bring them large ships out. I definitely want to have a stockpile. Very, very long reload on it for sure. I gotta say, I like his sails. We'll go over. Yo, Wolf, he's out front St. Anne. It makes my game too daggum laggy on there, man. Yeah, like I told him, I said, it doesn't keep you from playing with any friends you made, man. I mean, if you see people, feel free to hop in and join us. But be aware if you start jumping on PvP, you'll get a destroy on sight, and then everybody will be hunting you. Oh, man. These youngins, don't know what to do with them. I like being old and I can talk about the youngins and back in my day and all that kind of stuff, you know. Back in my day, minimum wage was $4.75 an hour. If you made $8 an hour, you was making good money. Nowadays, it's depending on what state you're in. Some of them are 20, and you still can't afford to live. I heard rent's like $3,200 a month out on the West Coast in some of those areas. Man, that's insane. That costs more than both houses I built combined on a monthly payment. And I'm like, that's just goofy, man. Is it really? Jeez. Yeah, I think my brother said his is like 1,200 for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house, which I mean is expensive, but I mean it's not as expensive as it could be like it is up in some of these other states. But they pay him $20 an hour there, man. 5,000 a month in New York. Jeez, dude, no, not me. Couldn't justify it, man. They probably making $100,000-200,000 a year up that way though, with the way their money's made. I couldn't justify it in my brain, man. There ain't no way. I'd go get the lumber and all that stuff and do it myself before I paid that. Build me a house somewhere. But man, land's gone through the roof. That was a real good investment to make into land here a few years ago. Like Lex Luthor said, it's the one thing they're not making any more of. Yeah. Well, they got to put in a plastic Coke bottle somewhere, man. Man, there's been so many floods out on the other side of the world. I mean, we've had quite a bit of rain ourselves, but nothing like some of those videos you see, just entire streets flooding down, houses washing down where the street used to be. Now it's the new river bottom, man. Just insane. It's all because Dragonis won't switch to an electric car. I can't put all the blame on you. I won't switch either. First, my car's paid off. Did you? My car's paid for. They want way too much for them rides, man. Screw that. It's still cheaper to pay $4 a gallon for gas. I mean, Like electric bicycle or electric motorcycle? Yeah, my brother had a couple of those, man. Pretty nice. Heck yeah. Come on, man. You can be honest with us. You sit on the back and make him pedal. You want to make it there back alive, huh? Jeez. Oh, jeez. Has it got the big wide sand tires on that one, or what style tires is on that? Yeah. That sounds like the type my brother had. I was like, man, let me see that. I took off up the road, and all the neighbors' dogs started chasing me. I'm like, just don't have enough speed for this crap. Well, it might could have outran him, but we got a pretty rough dirt road out here, and I just didn't want to get nailed by a pit bull. Yeah, it's like signing your own death warrant, right? You removed the governor wire. Well, why not, man? Come on now. They need to have it where it charges it while you pedal, though. Does it? Oh, okay. Using the friction from it. Oh, nice. Boom. All right. Back out here in the bay. Yeah, man, I opened probably 60 of them chests and Raider boxes and stuff yesterday, and just the few furnitures I did get is just duplicates of stuff. Oh, it says vanilla and cloves. Do you need vanilla and cloves, man? Think so. You can join on me too, bro. Some chests I need to go open. I see Surge. I don't know if he made it over or not. Somebody wondered if we had room. But is he okay? I just seen Surge on the island, so he's got the best luck of recruiting right on the freaking spot of anybody I've ever seen, man. I think I'm gonna go to Lenitra here. Yeah. Just don't. Is it Deathface who keeps falling asleep in chat? Just don't get him in there when Deathface is there. He'll put him to sleep, man. He's like, oh, don't fall asleep again. Don't fall asleep again. Is he really fall asleep? Awesome.
Let me, help me when I'm doing my shit. So I found Crip, I found Advantage to Soul. So I was like, yeah, now he's stuck. But I'm still in their group, you know. So I hear what they're talking about, and he talked to Maz, which was the owner of the thing, and he says, "You guys ain't playing no more," and something something. He says, "Play with Surge. Surge is always on." See, he's right there. He joined. He just joined. He's in the main chat.
Yeah,
Check
he
him
said
out.
join in, yeah. Damn it, these ships are on me like stink on.
I know. So
Dude,
yeah,
I'm on over here at to the
Profitable
side of the
Odyssey.
convoy. No, I'm not even on. I'm trying to get to it. These ships over here to the side hopped on me. They spawned. Trying to get there. Contract complete. Rogue hunt. Oh, I just killed. That's what it was. There was a rogue hunt right there. I just took them out too. Oops. Yeah, you notice they took them off the map unless you highlight them now. Howdy, howdy. Welcome in.
Well, I am on my way to the Dutchman camp if anybody wants to try and get some skin on the Megalodon. I'm getting ready to head down. What's up, man? We got no shortage of people to play with, that's for sure. Shoot 'em in the ice hole there, Snakebeard. Hey, let's go hunt the biggest shark in history. Okay, cool. I want a bigger boat. They don't let me have the bigger boat. Dave got to have a bigger boat than Jaws, too. Yeah, but it's still a medium hull, though. Oh, yeah, way back in the day. To say we can't bring bigger boats in yet because we're not really sure how you're going to fit them in these tributaries, that's a cop out, man. I'm not worried about going to tributaries with that stuff. Come on now. Easy now. Dude, just keep shooting me. Where did he go? Run your defenses, man. You get 180 per ship on that, and then you can cards. Heck yeah, man. Grinding that pass out. This dude seems like the taste of cannonballs.
God damn, I hate to see that. Fuck your map and everything.
It's,
That's what
has
you
he
don't
even
like to
hit
see.
you once, Snake Beard, or is he just freaking focused on me, bro?
This chicken eats me up, man. Look at the bite out of the rail. Took a bite out of the rail.
Last time I curried bananas, apparently it works as chum for megalodons. Jeez. Oh, that's what's going on. Okay, we'll say this dude is like just going crazy over here.
I like the shark though. Shoot the big duck.
Hey, he went after you that time, didn't he? I think he did. Good shot. And still no skin. I just need 2 more skin and I can build the new armor. Maybe the Kingpin will drop it when they finally bring him out. Yes, it's completed now. I need to go to I need to go to Africa and collect a bunch of fish again. That's what I need to do. I think it's like 40 or 45 on the stamina, ain't it? Hey, is Clashing Cadence still screwed up for y'all? ammo, man. Oh man. They need to get more bombards as rewards, man. That's these garbage. That's honestly why I switched to demi cannons instead of using fire bombards. I got tired of having to hunt the materials and buy the bombards and all that mess, man. It was just uh-oh. Try to go to the edge of the dock. Sometimes you can kick out that way. You have to do it the long way, man. Something's messed up with the fast travel. You holding B. I didn't see a campaigning ship carrying cargo. And that mission's glitched again. All right, gentlemen, I think I'm going to hop off here for a little bit. Y'all have a wonderful time.